Hello, fellow Pokey fans, and welcome to Mr.Who review. Sorry, got kids to giggles there. Today reviewing the second season of Pokemon, otherwise known as Pokemon The Origin Adventures. Okay, let's start this off. As you guys know, I didn't really like the first season that much. I do think I was going to see it, but had a lot of problems. The second season had lost some of their problems, but still have some basically. Um, some of the problems were the lip syncing still there, or it said Grumble on name, or just stuff like that. Before I forget, I forgot to mention the theme song in the fourth season. I think it is. It when you hear it and see it, you know why it is the most popular theme of any of the season for Pokemon. The voice just works with the song and the music, and it's just fantastic. To try to have a different singer for the first movie for the song, it's Sat, or he's a flower. And if I bring it back, or try to bring it back with the X and Y, that was worse. But I'll get to that when I get the X and Y. And with the team tune, or opening theme or something, for the second season, it's awesome as well. Seems like something you could dance to, and as like the last one, the lyrics are just great, and the vocals are doesn't match up with the music and the lyrics, and just fantastic. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention my favorite gym leaders from the first season. I'm not gonna do them here since we've done about three or four. Yeah, four. So can we get them any gym leaders? And my favorite gym leader from the first season of the game has to be Surge, the electric type gym leader. Bringing out the psychic type. Let's see. Blaine was kind of good, but it was kind of weird as well. All the riddles he made in the anime. I can't remember if he did anything in the game. But, as Giovanni, even though he only had, or he only saw one battle him in the gym, but good boss. He was great. And that was my top gym leader from the first season. So, anyway, this season starts off with everybody in Peloton having a party for Ash and Gary in there for some reason. And Team Rocket just crashes the party and spikes Ash's some of the food that is in it. And Charizard attacks them not because they're trying to steal Pixie or anything, because they blast bomb some food. Yeah, guns are bad, but bombs are okay. You're not kid, bombs are okay. Yeah. Anyway, in the first episode, it's basically Pidgeot's departure from Ash's group, and kind of obvious when they're praising Pidgeotto, even though he hasn't been in the anime for a while. Oh, and also sets up uh, something for Ash and the gang to do. That is going to the Orange Archipelago, or the sort, and the Orange Islands, to meet a professor named Professor Ivy. Does it count? be a tree name, it has to be a bush. I don't know if I said that right. And the weird thing is, Professor Oak says that Ivy is a guy, but Professor Ivy is a woman. What the hell? Is it must be a joke? Like, at the end of the game, all the professors ask the player if they're a boy or a girl. It's just weird. Oh yeah, when they go through the forest, there's this fucking Spiro and this Spiro. And I think it's the same Spiro that he threw a rock at in the first episode, you know, it was a Spiro at the time. Yeah, I think I got the names mixed up, but anyway, Pidgeotto just protects all the other Pidgey and other Pidgeottos there and just evolve into Pidgeot, the final evolve form. And after leaves it there, and making the same promise that he makes to all your Pokemon that he abandons and never keeps to. And that is that he'll return for it later. He has never kept that promise. Well, maybe if he comes Sarah, but still. Never kept the promise. Ugh. Anyway, also in the series, Brock leaves uh, after 3 episodes, or just when they get to Professor Ivy's research lab or something. And then he just ask, what is with her 3 assistants? If it isn't the annoying voices that they use, it's not known what gender they are. I can't tell if they're boys, girls, or what. It's just weird. God damn, is it weird? Ugh. Um. Anyway, though you don't know, Brock does come back in the last 2 episodes of the season, so spoilers for that. And the reason to come back is 2 reasons. One, a fan favorite, even though the reason they got rid of him was they reckon that people thought that Brock was this racist stereotype. And the reason they gave an anime is number 2. Something happened between him and Mr. Ivy, because every time they mention her, he just goes to the corner in the field position and turns blue. It doesn't make any sense. Did she reject him? Did it turn out he is a man? I still don't get it. And there's a new character in this called Tracy Skessett. One of the most blandest characters and blandest travel companion I've ever had. And it was kind of weird that some episodes where he just drawn one of the gym leaders in Doors Islands or Officer Zenny. I know Brock was kind of a pervert, but still. What is well with that? Anyway, some people have also called this season a filler season. I can see that, but I think it's only a little bit filler. Like, Ash does catch 2 Pokemon in its season. Lapras, which is basically a blue Loch Ness monster, and Snorlax, which is just him in Pokemon form. And there's a weird episode where Ash breaks Snorlax's Pokeball and trying him up to the Pokemon Center, and they try a load of stuff, like just making a rap and dragging them or just trying to wake them up or something. The weirdest one has to be where Ash is dressed up as an apple and Snorlax is just running after him trying to eat him. That is just weird. Even for an anime. Yeah. And anyway, I will say there are some good episodes in this, and a bit more of the pokey shipping in this season. Like I forgot to mention what pokey shipping is in the from the first season. Well, basically, shipping is uh is what fans do. Like just a phrase that fans use when they want to get if they think that two characters have a potential to have a relationship or something else. Or as a Misty is poke shipping. And there have been some episodes like that with either with them arguing with each other or Misty just falling for two of the gym leaders from Northern Ireland. One of them that was about 20 years old, I think. So, yeah. And one of them actually asked Misty to stay with him and his little sister, and she just feels torn for some reason. But, yeah. But I think she just stay with him. But I'm not the writer of the show, am I? Um, anyway, this season also has one of the darkest episodes in the entire Pokemon franchise, and that has to be Pikachu Revolts. In this is the return of two Team Rocket members named Butch and Cassie. Yeah, they're just sticking with the cowboy names, aren't they? I've got to mention them in my first in the season one review as well. They're basically introduced in the last episode with Todd Snap when they're running a daycare center, but they're actually capturing the Pokemon to get to Giovanni. In this, they're using like a Dabra, no, not a Dabra, a Drowsy that was in the daycare center and was able to control all the Pokemon in the town. And the faces they make, it looks so dark. And this is one of the times where Jesse and Jane actually team up with Anthony's friends. Because Jesse and Cassidy are basically moral enemies. They just hate each other. And the thing with Butch, he just has a run joke where people mispronounce his name either a little bit or a lot. They just don't get his name right. I guess it's funny sometimes, or other times it's just not needed. So, yeah. And as I said, it's one of the darkest episodes out there for Pokemon, and you should really check it out. It's just a great episode. And one of the other dark moments of Pokemon is where there's a scene where Psyduck is just in the water, then goes down, like it sinks, and then the episode title comes up and it says, "Bye bye Psyduck." Why would they put so like that up? Like I know you have to put the name of the episode somewhere, but why after this the Pokemon something's drowning? It just seems like you're trying to kill the Pokemon off. It's just I don't know. What are they taking? Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, after Ash defeats the four gym leaders, he goes to this place called Pumelo Island or something, and it isn't really said if the person there that Ash has the battle called a Drake is a gym leader or a champion. Because through the whole season, it seems like after just going through the Elite Four, actually going through the Elite Four, we had met an Elite Four member in season one called Bruno, and it does seem like they're just doing this because Axe can't really go against the Elite Four yet. But hey, what do I know? Anyway, the battle between him and Drake is just great, especially when he brings out his Dragon Knight. It's just a great battle between the Dragon Knight and all the other Pokemon that Ash had left, whatever, but still great. Oh yeah, and there's in the seasons also where Ash Charizard finally respects Ash after getting frozen by a Poliwrath. I just having a flashback of him and Ash being together when he was a Starmender or Starmanian. And I really like the name of the episode as well. It's called Charizard Chilled Out. It's just a good name for the episodes, and I just really like it. Oh yeah, and they also continue with either modeling or making the two characters sound like celebrities. One looks like uh, John Wayne. You don't have to imagine him saying Pilgrim in the middle of every sentence, I think. That's you see it. And the other one looks and sounds like Clint Eastwood. You just have to, I think you have to get a picture of Clint Eastwood and that character and put them together. And you can actually see the guy. If, if the Clint Eastwood picture had a cowboy clothes on, you just see it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and this episode also has the 100 episodes of Pokemon, and it's not really good. That's the just has the gang relaxing and getting some fruit and Jigglypuff sings them to sleep, and Charizard and Scyther sort of have a rivalry come on. Or something. Oh yeah, they gave Tracy a Scyther, one of the coolest Pokemon ever, and people still don't like him. And another thing that doesn't make any sense is when Tracy brings out his Venonat, which is literally a bug type Pokemon. Missy isn't afraid of it, and she's supposed to have a phobia of bug type Pokemon. Did the writer just forget or what? It makes no sense. Oh yeah, and I did two good episodes with Meow. One is where he got mistaken for a Pokemon god or something. He just abandoned Jesse and James. And when the people tried to get get him to give them money, and they found out he can't, they try have him fight some big Pokemon, like Pokemon that was uh like way up above him in leveling wise, or just in evolution wise. It's just a great episode. And another is where Team Rocket actually captures Pikachu, but loses him and Meowth, and him and Pikachu and Meowth are stuck together with his lead or something, and he and Pikachu just have a bond moment, something like a road episode from Family Guy. And in the meanwhile, Ash is just searching for Pikachu, and on the island there's these huge um, Rhydon and Pidgeots, like they're just giant. It's just another good episode. Something that Meowth isn't all bad, and the Acid will do anything, even hurt himself to find Pikachu. That's a great episode. No. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention the reason they have to go to FSIV is to collect this Pokeball or this plot device or whatever called the GS Ball. Now I got two guesses uh, why why they why they call it GS Ball. Otherwise, I know that the ball had the letters G and S in it, but I had like uh, two theories of what they could stand for. One, Guardian Spirit, and two, Gold, Silver, because the games were coming out at that time, and the ball had the colours gold, silver, gold, and the top and silver at the bottom. And the reason they introduced this ball, I'll explain in the review of the third season, so like I explain it here. So, anyway, at the end, they did the GS ball to Professor Oak, like just said, give it to him when he came back to Pallet Town, because he couldn't really teleport it, or ask him to give it to Professor Oak in the second movie, because that's already canon in the Japanese version, but it is in the English version again. I'll get to that in another season. The season ends, or kind of ends, with, or yeah, begins and ends, with Ash and Gary finally having a Pokemon battle. Yeah, Gary's Eevee versus Pikachu, and the Eevee wins. And when Gary comes back, he's a little bit different, not as cocky as he used to be. He still have confidence, but he's not boastful either, but still, like, grown as a trainer when he lost to, like, after losing the Mewtwo and to that trainer in the Indigo Plateau. So good to see that somebody has character growth. And about that time, that Brock joins up and Ash decides to go to Johto. And there's a weird scene where Oak mentions New Bark Town, the town where you have to register to enter the Johto League. And when he said it's a place where winds of new beginnings blow, or something, there's a wind going through the window. Was that the script, or was it on cue, or what? Makes no sense. Oh yeah, there's a 40 parts where Team Rocket sees Gary and they do the whole motto thing and how they get stage set up, and now it's on like a lead or something, bouncing on the up and down. I'm on the wrong side of the road. It's just hilarious. Team Rocket can be funny sometimes, but not all the time. But I'm glad I'm funny this time. It's just great. Anyway, the season ends with Tracy staying as Professor Oak's assistant, and Ash going to Johto with Brock and Misty, and he gets a new Pokédex. I wonder who ends this one. Anyway, this season is just great, a bit better than the last season, and the music is still good, and yes, they still do the Pikachu jukebox thing, which I don't really mind, and that's on the same song from the first season, so. And it's all that as it's slowly learning how to battle and how to strategize, and he's using different Pokemon. Oh yeah, I'd like to mention another great episode, Viva La Viva La Lapras. This is when Lapras finds the school Lapras that he or she, I don't really know what gender Lapras was, Anyway, he found the school where he got separated from, but they don't want him there because he's with humans and they don't really like humans. But his mother really was that one the back of the leader said no. Let me just ask, Lapras' mother, is he a shiny? Because he's a different colour than the other Lapras. I don't know if he's a shiny Lapras or what. And the reason that the Lapras don't like humans because they're these pirates that are hunting them. I'm not sure if that they call the lead pirate Captain Crook. That is just stupidly funny. Ugh, yeah. It's just, it's just an idiot. Just I don't know how to describe the measure of funniness it is. It's just funny. And when Ash thinks it's actually Team Rocket that's captured all these rappers, they actually show up in the Pokemon Center doing a motto in bandages. Now Team Rocket has been blasted off and fallen into pitfalls of their own making and lots of other stuff, and they've been fine. But getting blasted by Tentacruel or by cannons, whatever, and they need bandages. I don't know if this is a projection of disbelief, but what the hell? Oh god. Anyway, all, everything ends well, and Lapras just leaves us, and they do play the Times Come music, but don't have the singer and just has on clips from Lapras' time, but some of them are really that good, but hey, what you gotta do? As I said, this is a good season, way better than the first one, and in the next season, it just gets better for the Pokemon anime and Pokemon games. I can't wait for the next time. I give this, or the next video, whatever, and I give this a 7 out of 10. And maybe next time, as I'm reviewing Pokemon Season 3, Johto Journeys. Until then, I'm a 2, and see you later.